Xin chào, ka kwe kaom. Leave that in the comment section if you know what that means. Anyways, this video is going to be me explaining the lockdown because I'm getting a lot of questions in my Discord and other places of what it actually is. And I thought I covered it in the last video, but we'll cover it fully. That's all we're going to talk about is, how the lockdown is and how's it going. And yeah. So if you do like this video, I'd appreciate it if you smash the thumbs up button, comment, and of course subscribe. If you don't like the video, you can utterly destroy the dislike button. So yeah, let me get into what it is to be, what the lockdown is in Saigon. I'm not speaking for the rest of Vietnam. You know, I'm in Saigon, so I can tell you what's happening here, specifically in District 1. This is a complete and total lockdown. You pretty much can't leave your house. I can go and receive stuff that's ordered locally through the district. You know, we got some water today. I can order from like 7-Eleven, the GS Mart, the Vin Mart, and they'll come and bring it to the front of the building and I can go pick it up. That's as much as I can go out and interact. So pretty much what it is everyone has to stay in place and stay at home. There is no going out anymore. Curfew is still there, but like you can't go out. You know, the streets are completely desolate. I think on this next one, I'm going to do B-roll and do myself in the corner talking over the B-roll footage of the street during the day. You see nothing. At night, you see buses taking large people back and forth, probably for companies and things like this. It's getting old, to be honest with you, and I don't think it's a very effective strategy, to be honest with you. Now, I live here and I love Vietnam, so I'm not going to get into too much detail on this particular video about how I feel. If you really want to see how that is, you know, you can head on over to Patreon and, you know, the new podcast drops for where I get pretty livid on what I think is going on here. And that video shot not in Vietnam. So, I mean, yeah, if you want to check out what, you know, I really, really think of the lockdown, head on over to the Patreon. And for all the people that are supporting Patreon, thank you. Anyways, let's get back into the content that we're here to talk about. So, yeah, you can't go out. You can't do anything. You're confined in your house. It's not the greatest thing. You know, we're almost on 2 weeks now. The cases just keep going up. Like, let's check it out. We'll go to the website. VN Express. Oh, it's really white. Sorry about the lighting. Try to take it down a notch by putting it on a blacklit corner. Let me translate this to English. So, I mean, 12,000 more cases a day, 5,368 in Ho Chi Minh City. It's not going down. This hasn't really done anything. You know, the way I would probably approach this if I was the government is just, you know, I guess the curfew thing's okay, but allow people to go out and buy their food and stuff. This whole like delivery of food it's such a pain in the ass. It's totally just annoying. So we've got 1 million more doses of the vaccine, AstraZeneca. You know, I'm first vaxxed. Winnie's first vaxxed. We're scheduled for our second vax at the end of this month, as per the proper 8 to 9 week window separation. So people are really getting vaxxed here. I think it's around 45% already have had their first injection in Saigon. And my guess is they're going to just keep pumping all the received vaccines here to Saigon to hurry up and get us as quick as possible to, 80, 90% vaccinated. Everybody will take it. Like the Sinopharm, the China one, when it first was getting launched at injection sites, people were rejecting it. But now you don't have a real choice if you go and get the vaccine. So people are just kind of taking whatever. As far as what I know from the Sinopharm, it's just not very effective. It uses the old technology, but it's like 50% effective. So you're not going to die from taking it. It's just not the best choice. I have the AstraZeneca, so does Winnie. And we'll either get the Moderna or AstraZeneca for the second. So, and they're already talking about doing a green passport for domestic travel inside for Vietnamese that are fully vaccinated. So what it looks like I'll be able to do is I will be able to go places once I'm fully vaccinated. I'll get a little thing. It's all digital. I got my digital first one for when I did the first injection. They sent me like an official government document and stuff. So they are already thinking about trying to get domestic travel moving again. And just the first shot is pretty effective. So, like, I think if we get a lot of people to the first shot, you'll see us open up a lot more quickly here. It really sucks. I'm over it. Like, I'm a pretty resilient type of guy, so I can find other things to do. I've been playing like a real time strategy world game called Humankind on PC. That's been pretty good. And, I've been studying different various things, studying some Korean, the written language. Been studying my vocal Vietnamese, and I'm going to start rapping in Japanese, do all three at one time. They're so different that it's not really hard to learn them all. And I've actually been staying in shape, surprisingly. I thought I would pretty much gain a bunch of weight, but I'm at about 222 pounds. So, about 5, 6, 7, 10 more pounds, I'll be at the 100 kgs. So I'm eating really healthy. Like, there's no, gross food. We make everything, of course, because we only have access to groceries. There's no getting any kind of outside food or anything like that. As far as what's going to happen with like the economy and like businesses, so many are going to be lost. I don't see how, many are weathering the storm. You've got a massive exodus of YouTubers. They say for different reasons, but from what I know, their visas just didn't get renewed because none of the places are open to even process any of the paperwork. So they probably told something along the lines of stay until after this lockdown's over and then we'll try to figure it out. And they just kind of didn't want to risk it, so they left. But a lot of them left for greener pastures, so they think. A lot of them went to America, stuff like this. For me, that's just not a viable option unless something was really going on with my family that I needed to go there. We already lost my dad. But if something else was to happen, that would be the only reason why I would go back to America. I don't think it's going to be like a too hot of a situation really anywhere. Delta's just now running wild, and we don't even know what the next mutation is. So as far as like people wanting to come to Southeast Asia, this is another big topic on the Discord. I don't know why you'd want to come here. There's so much uncertainty. Like, yeah, it looks like Thailand's beginning to really pivot and open, but like, what happens if there's whatever's after this thing and it's more infectious and puts more people in the hospital and more younger people? We don't know what any of these governments are going to do. Like, you don't even know what Vietnam could do. Like, you could see Vietnam just open up again in a month because that's what they decided. It's already posing a problem on the industrial stronghold they were having through manufacturing. Like, I'm guaranteeing you some of these companies are already starting to sniff out moving already. They thought coming here on the first wave of COVID and like really setting up manufacturing plants like LG, Apple, etc. But now those places are getting hard hit too. Like this hardcore solution to like do like a Wuhan style lockdown is it's just not going to work. You're still going to see numbers. Delta variant is more infectious than the chicken pox. I don't know if any of you are like my age or older, but like if one kid in class got chicken pox, you had the chicken pox. So, I mean, like, I don't see how like locking people up in their houses and apartments is going to solve anything. It's really weird. And especially if someone has the first vaccination, that's already like 50-60% of the protection. There should be some considered, you know what I'm saying. It's just, yeah, this is a complete and total lockdown. Like, this is, you can't leave house. Like, I've not seen any tanks rolling around and shit like the news was putting on, or any APCs, or I haven't even seen the military. And I can see a lot of Bintan, and I can see a lot of like my area because, you know, I'm all the way up on pretty much the top floor. I'm 50 stories up almost. So I can see a great deal of, I'm looking at the city right now out the patio. I can see a great deal of the city, and you just don't see that. You see these little checkpoints at the entrances to like districts and wards where there's like a little tent set up with like police sitting in there. And it's just, what good is this going to do now besides just damage a lot of people's financial income? Like, I hope that by the end of this month that they stop this draconian style lockdown. It's really, in my opinion, not working. Of course, that's just my opinion. I still respect what the Vietnam government's doing and has to think, but and to people that were like, I was trying to act like Vietnam was great during the first and second wave. If you go back and watch that content, I didn't. I was just super cautious over this thing because we didn't have any logistics and knowledge on it. The stats are kind of there now. So, like, this style lockdown isn't particularly working the best. And I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to mitigate the damage. They're trying to get their hand on it. And, frankly, I hope they do. But, like, me personally, I would just focus on getting vaccines and vaccinating all the people in Saigon first. It's the heaviest hit place, besides for the manufacturing hub of Bin Dong, which had 3,440 cases. Total infections 118,000. Saigon 226,000. So you should focus, all of your energy of vaccinating these two places, in my opinion. The green domestic travel thing's a good idea. I don't have a problem with it. Would I probably travel around even if they issued me some green domestic thing? Probably not. Like, I don't want to be stuck somewhere. The livestock industry is in danger of breaking the product chain. I mean, you're seeing this insane ripple effect from shutting everything down. Hanoi continues to distance. Ho Chi Minh City enters phase 2 of anti-pandemic. So, I mean, you're going to see, like, here in my district, we still have access to stuff. Like, I can order stuff on the 7th. The way they did it is so weird and so not organized. Like, as far as getting food, you have to join a Zalo group with the 7-Eleven where everybody else is chatting. Put your order through on there, and then have it delivered to you by pictures that the staff take of stuff that you pick out. And that's how GS Mart is doing it as well, and K Market. When this first hardcore lockdown happened, it's been about a week and what is it? Today's Wednesday. A week and 3 days. So when it first was going on last week, I could just kind of walk into GS Mart, and if there was nobody in there, they would let me walk in there and get what I got. I would do my order at 7-Eleven, and it would be fake. They'd say, come pick it up, and I'd go there, and they'd be like, okay, come in one person at a time, pick out what you need, which wasn't bad. But now, I don't know, Uncle must have got wind or something. Now you have to pick off the picture, and they deliver it to the front of your thing on a table. Now there's a vegetable ladies that are allowed to be in B1 of Lux 6 every day from 9 to 6. So I have a plethora of fresh vegetables. We have no supply chain shortage. Oh, we've got Reporter Bear back here on the ones and twos, by the way. He's DJing. He was DJing today. I was teaching him how to put it down on the ones and twos. Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to see, DJ live stream content. People have been asking me why I haven't been live streaming. It's just, I haven't been there mentally to be like, let's do a live stream. So I do think we're going to start up live streaming on the alternative channel. I can't hurt this main channel. And yeah, so probably going to start doing some just dinking around on this same camera setup like this on the alternative Fat and Broke IRL channel in the description if you want to join that and see that. No guarantees though. I can tell you that the Patreon content is going to be pumping out. The plan is to do one not used video for YouTube, like bonus cuts a week, and then a podcast every 2 weeks. So, and then maybe like micro vlogs. I've also been doing shorts on YouTube of like cooking and stuff. But yeah, the lockdown's really a lockdown. It's a pretty extreme one. Like, I can't go for anything. I see people like in the interior of Bintan walking around and running, but they've already there's no uncle like driving around checking. So like, and they're really not hurting anyone. It's like one dude running around or like one couple walking their dog. I don't see the problem with that. So it really sucks, and I can see why people bailed out, but like, yeah, again, this is to the expert visas and people wanting to get here. Unless you have some serious reason to want to get here and you really don't mind sitting in your apartment every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, go for it. But yeah, I'm not going to be running away to America. I'm here with my wife. We have a life, a family here. We have an established apartment. You know, we have stuff that we've purchased. And logistically and money-wise, it wouldn't really be possible for me to go to America anyways. And, you know, I don't know. We don't know what the world's going to look like in a month. That's the thing with this particular, you know, virus. So, yeah, I think I've explained as much as I possibly can on how the lockdown is. And you can still go get vaccinated. There's very, like, minimal things that you can still go do. Like, if you have a vaccine to get, you can still go get the vaccine. If you get the special shipper pass, you can do that and be a shipper. There's like this blue band on their arms. Yeah, but like as far as any kind of like freedoms and stuff like that, no. So, yeah, it is what it is. I would just like to take this time at the end to really thank the people that have donated through PayPal. You know, my income is, of course, halved because I can't make videos anymore. And, you know, I was relying on Google ad revenue for income. So, and I couldn't even sell stuff if I wanted to. Like, say if I needed to sell the DJ equipment, there's no commerce. You can't. Everything has to be, oh, this is one thing I missed. Everything has to be an essential item. So there is no shipping or receiving or delivering or sending anything that's not essential, which is pretty much food or water. So, yeah. There are loopholes. You can kind of go on like the different weirder delivery services and find like restaurants set up to deliver like make at home food of their own food. So, but yeah, I just wanted to say a shout out. Thank you to the PayPal people. You guys are awesome. Thank you to the Patreons. Thank you to everyone that supports the channel. What I am going to do is I have a NFT for sale. It's the cost of one Ethereum, which is a lot of money. But if someone does buy that, 50% of it will go to a cause here in Saigon. Most likely what would happen is I would take out 50% of that cash once this is over and go and give it to vendors that I know and that will be struggling once things are back open. So if you want to do something like that and do some crazy purchase, yeah, I can't say that all of it's going to go to charity because, yeah, of course, I need to make a little bit off that NFT too. Yeah, at the end of the day, you know, Papa's got to make some money. But yeah, I would like to help out with the NFT. It's kind of just a total joke. You don't have to buy it. I don't think anyone will ever buy it. But what else? Is there anything else? I think we covered everything, guys. All right, so that's the video. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for staying awesome. Without you guys that support me and comment and keep a positive attitude, as I've been trying to keep, you know, overall the household is happy. But it's really, you know, I wouldn't be anywhere without you guys. My little dream of becoming a YouTuber is really becoming a thing because of all you guys out there. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for watching. Stay frosty. See you on the next one. Peace out.